Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think most of the experiment we already performed. Today we just discuss what you have to put in your file. And I'm just telling you the list of experiment. For that you have to prepare your lab file. Okay. So both the students, you just write down the list of the experiment because it will be helpful to design your lab file. First experiment is introduction to the MATLAB. We have started with a MATLAB and we have discussed about the how we can utilize the MATLAB, multiplication, addition, subtraction for the generation of the matrix, how you can plot it, how you can generate the zeros as well as the ones using the matrix form. So the first experiment, it's a introduction to the MATLAB. Second experiment, it's a generation of the different waveform. Generation of the different waveform. In this experiment, we discuss how we can generate the sine wave, cosine wave, triangle waveform, square wave, sawtooth waveform. So at least the 5 waveform you have to generate it and you have to display it. This is the second experiment. Third experiment, the linearity of the signals. We have taken two equations and we are find out the whatever the system or whatever the signal is given to, it's a linear in nature or not. So third experiment, it's a linearity of the signals. Linearity of the signals or the system. You can also write down the system. Fourth experiment, to find out the even and odd components of the signals. If any signals given to you and somehow you have to find out the even and odd components, then you have to prove it using the MATLAB. Fifth one is time shifting and the time folding properties of the signals. Time shifting and the time folding properties of the signals. So for the time shifting, we are considering the advance as well as the delay. And for the time folding, we are just reverse the amplitude of the signal from 0 to infinite from to the 0 to minus infinite. So only we discuss the time shifting and the time folding properties of the signals. Next one is the Fourier transform. You can take the any example and you have to just find out the Fourier transform of these signals. Like you can take the example of the sine wave or maybe cosine wave and try to find out the Fourier transform of the signals. Next one is Fourier synthesis of the square wave. So we have taken the simple sine wave and generate the different harmonics of the sine wave and try to add these components, then it will be generate the square wave. So if you see the general Fourier series equation, it's a DC components plus some sine as well as some cosine waveform. So if I add all this sine and cosine waveform, then you may be getting the some square wave. So it's a Fourier synthesis of the square wave. Next experiment is a convolution of the two different sequence. Convolution of the two different sequence. Next one is FFT or maybe considered as a DFT. We discuss about the DFT and we try to apply the FFT. So basically fast Fourier transform is similar to the Fourier transform, but it's a advanced version how we can solve very fast for the any particular signals. So DFT and FFT, discrete Fourier transform and the fast Fourier transform. And the last experiment, autocorrelation and the cross correlation of the signals. Autocorrelation and the cross correlation of the signals. So I think these are the 10 different experiments which is already discussed in our lab session. Now I just explain what you have to put in your lab file. I'll be make one folder in a post with a respective team. If it is a 1B11, then you have to go to the 1B11. If it is 1A11, go to the 1A11. Individual students have to upload your file in a Word file, means in a Word format, which indicate your endowment number, your name, and your list of the experiment. Whatever the experiment which is performed over here, you have to just put it over here with the output of the MATLAB and the with code and the some theory portion which may be required to understand about the each and every experiment, like what is FFT, what is cross correlation, what is Fourier series, how we can find out the convolution. So some theory portion must be required. You have to add the MATLAB code and you have to generate the output, and you have to put this output by just taking the screenshot of this particular output. Okay, individual students have to upload your file individually, and the Word file have a give the name, it's your enrollment number underscore your name. Okay. And upload this file before the next lab. I think our next lab is on 1st May, so you have to complete your file before the 1st May. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, any doubt related to this, how you can generate the lab file or what you have to put in your file? Otherwise tell me. Any doubt related to this? Endowment number 13?
No, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So just complete your file before the 1st May and pass on this message to your colleagues of this batch. Clear? Each and every student, you have to upload your file in a respective folder. I will be upload the folder today itself, lab file for this 1B11 or maybe 1A11 batch. So you have to upload it before the 1st May, because in a next week you have some Viva session. So before this week you have to complete your file. Okay. So any doubt related to this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So just continue with your prepare your file very well and upload it before the deadline. So taken your attendance. Your batch is I think 1A11.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And at least do not copy paste the program. At least try to do some of the program by at your own, by just changing the some of the sequence or by just changing the some of the basic code. And it's very easy because most of the program we are discussed in a live session, and so already you are knowing the function, already you are knowing how you can utilize this function. Okay, now I may leave from this meeting and just pass on this message to each and every students of your batch 1A11. Okay, so just continue with your work.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.